How do we buy a share when the market is just going up every day by 1% or even 2% at times and making higher highs?
The Nifty is up almost 150 points, so in line with what the SGX was suggesting.
The market is back at the day's highest point.
The bulls are back after a 3-day long weekend, 18,500 on the Nifty.
The Dow Street scales yet another set of record highs with mid-caps powering up. Pharma and health.
We buy a share when the market is low, and if we buy the share when the market is low, we get the maximum chance of making profit when the market goes up. What do you do when the market is already up and you do not know which share to buy because all the shares are overvalued in the market, maybe technical analysis or fundamental analysis? Basically, the concept of the market is that no funds go out of the market. It keeps on rolling in the stock market from share to share. Now, let's say there are 50 shares in Nifty 50. Now, when the market does a rally, not all 50 shares will rally together. Maybe 40 shares are rallying when the market is rallying. And when the Nifty is going up and above, these 40 shares are making all-time highs. Now, you need to understand that 10 more shares in the Nifty 50 might not be doing that well. They might be in a downtrend, they might be in a consolidation phase. Now, let's say there's a company called TCS, Tata Consultancy Services. If TCS has been making higher highs every day while the market has been rallying, there could be a different company that has been just being stable and not doing any movement. What will happen is when the rally stops in the stock or in the market, there will be profit booking in that company. So the profit booking that the company does, like let's say TCS falls with profit booking by 10%, that 10% of the amount will be shifted to a different stock. And this stock will then start its rally. That is how the cycle of the stock market works. All the funds are cycled from one share to another, and it keeps on going every year, every month, every day. This is how the stock market works because you invest in mutual funds and SIPs. They have a lot of money. The mutual fund houses, they do not park their money just like that in the bank. They reinvest the profit in a different company and make them go to a different level. This is how the market works. So our job as an investor is to focus on these shares. How do we find those shares? The Excel sheet that we are going to share with you tells you which shares these are and how do we trade on that. So let's quickly jump into the Google Sheet and I'll show you how simple it is to use. But before we do, if you're new to this channel, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe button and the bell notification so that you get the latest videos about strategies on how to invest in the stock market from our channel. We make amazing strategies. You can read the comment section and find out how amazing we are with strategies. So first of all, you have to open the Google Sheet, and the Google Sheet is in the description of the video. You can open it from your mobile phone or your desktop, and wherever you open it from, you'll see the same thing. Now this sheet is what I use to find out which shares we can buy when the market is making all-time highs. Now this simple sheet is very easy to understand. What it does is it just subtracts or makes a calculation of how far is the company trading from the 52-week high levels. So the selection box you see over here, which is tab E, this is where we have to focus. All the stocks in tab E, which is selection box, here you'll see there are certain companies which are highlighted in the green box, like HCL Tech, you can see, which is minus 11.93%. Any stock which is below 10% to minus 30% of the level, those are the shares that we want to invest in the next rally or can participate till this rally continues. So we'll first look at this list because this is the Nifty 50 list, and after that we'll also see Nifty Next 50 and then finally Nifty mid-cap companies. So the criteria is quite simple. The first thing is we do a quick fundamental analysis of the company and also the technical analysis of the company. Now if it's a Nifty 50 company, then we do not have to rely on fundamental analysis too much because all these companies are financially stable. However, I would just ask you to do one thing, that is check whether the company is currently making losses or not. So let's say if we scroll down in the Nifty 50 list, a company which I always recommend, have been recommending in our Telegram community, those who have purchased the stock valuation Excel, that is Bajaj Auto. Along with that, we have recommended Maruti and also M&M and another company. So if you are not part of that community, definitely participate in that community. It is exclusive for the stock valuation Excel sheet. Definitely get that. However, the company which we are talking about is Bajaj Auto. it has fallen 12.74, or it is 12.74% lower than the 52-week high of the company. So let's quickly look at the company's data and see whether this company can be investable or not in the rally. Now what we'll do is we'll go to Screener.in first, and over here we'll just search the company's name. So Bajaj Auto is the company that we want to analyze. Quickly, all we have to do after we get the data is scroll down and just see whether the company's current situation is profitable or not. Yes, the company is making profits. 1170 crores is the current profit of the company. However, last quarter's profit was 1551. So the company's profit fell. Maybe that is why the company's share price is not at all-time high levels. So let's quickly look at the technical charts now. Now, if we go to the Kite section or technical analysis platform, whichever you use, and look at the technical chart of the company, here we'll see that the company has been in a downtrend since July or June. Now the company hasn't made a rally yet, but looking at the technical chart, it's quite evident that of late from 16 September, the company has been making higher highs. So this company can be a company which participates in the next rally. And since this is a big company, a strong company, this company has all the potentials to be a safe investment for the next rally. And not only this company, I'll show you one more example. If we scroll down and we see other companies like Britannia or Hero MotoCorp. Hero MotoCorp is minus 23.94% down. If we look at the chart right now, or the data of Hero MotoCorp in the fundamental factor, then we can see that the company is again in profitable stage. Like the company's net profit was 256 crores. However, last quarter the profit was 881 crores. So it's quite evident that the company has made lower profit this quarter. And this tends to happen in the June quarter, because if you see June 2020 numbers, the company's profit was only 59 crores, whereas March 2020's profit was 605 crores. So year over year basis, the company's profit went up. However, June's quarter, the profits were pretty down. Now let's look at the technical chart of Hero MotoCorp. If we look at Hero MotoCorp over here on the technical charts, we can see that the company has been in a downtrend for the longest time. From 2021 February, the company went to all-time high. Since then, the company has been falling. And right now, the company is in a consolidation phase. So this also becomes an ideal stock for investment for the long term. We could see Bajaj Auto, we could see Hero MotoCorp too in the two-wheeler scooter space or bike space, which are in this zone, which can participate in the next rally. So like I said, remember that there are 50 stocks in Nifty 50. It is not necessary that all the 50 stocks will participate in the market rally. The companies that are making losses will be falling. Companies that are more or less making poor results will be consolidating. So whenever a company does profit booking, like let's say TCS, which right now if we see from this list is 11.34% down. Now if you look at the technical charts of TCS, you'll see that this company participated in the rally where it went up to almost 4,000 levels. And after the quarterly results were announced, the company's share price fell because the company's results were not as strong as the market was expecting. So this company fell. So there could be a possibility that this company consolidates in the current rally going forward, and the other companies like I showed, Hero MotoCorp, Bajaj Auto, and so many companies there are on the list. You can just go through the list. There are more than 156 companies over here. The companies, you just analyze which one fits the criteria both quarterly result wise and also technical result wise. If they match, then you take a position in the company. Now let me show you a very nice way of calculating the target price of the company. So let's say we do a target price analysis of Hero MotoCorp. Now if we do that with Fibonacci, it is quite simple to use. I'll attach a video on the Google Sheet. Watch the video on how to use the Fibonacci to calculate target price. So what we'll do is we'll draw from over here and all the way till over here. Now if we do it like this, then we can see that the target price for this company, Hero MotoCorp, in this rally or whenever it starts its rally is around 3,120, which is 1.618 level of the Fibonacci. This target price can easily be achieved. And if you do a stock valuation of the company, which you can see over here, like we have done using the stock valuation Excel sheet, this target price can be achieved very shortly. So definitely analyze the company both fundamentally and technically and see which companies right now are in consolidation phase from this list, because here you'll find so many companies, and believe me, these companies actually have the potential to be a part of the next rally. So you take the advantage pretty well. You don't have to invest in them right now. Just put them in the watch list and see whether these companies rally in that or not. If you have any queries regarding what we spoke of, you can definitely WhatsApp us on this number. I've made this video very short so that you start doing the research and analysis as quickly as you can. And one big announcement that I want to make is that we are increasing the price of our stock valuation and fundamental analysis Excel sheet going forward. So definitely buy it sooner, because we have a big team right now, and we'll provide more support in the Telegram community by giving market results and market dynamics on the Telegram community, along with the stocks that I feel will do well. You can check and verify in my Telegram community whether I mentioned Bajaj Auto, Maruti, Mahindra & Mahindra and Bandhan Bank in the list or not. All of them since the day I mentioned, which is I think 15-20 days back, are up 10%. So quickly join the Telegram community and be a part of the Mind Your Investment family.